Hello everybody, it's Wendy, and today we are going to do a little tutorial to make this gemstone wire wrapped hoop earring. So I think these turn out really cute and they're really different, and they're real cute on. So you just, you see the gemstone chips when you wear it. So they're really cute. So if you're interested in doing this, let's get a list of supplies going. So we're going to need a hoop earring. Now let me preface this by saying, please excuse my nails. They look terrible. And I have got black spray paint on me and I cannot get it off. And it got down under my nails when I was doing a spray painting a display for my craft show last week. So yeah, it just won't come out. I've scrubbed and scrubbed. So anyway, I'm sorry. It's not dirt. It is black spray paint. Just wanted to clarify that. Okay, so you're going to need a hoop earring. Now, the ones I have here are not real wide. The wider they are, the better, because your gemstones are going to sit better on them. But these thin ones will work as well. And I got these from beadpark.com, so I will put a link in the description box below to the hoops and the gemstone chips both. They both came from beadpark.com. So yeah, but they work, but like I said, if you have wider ones, the gemstones will sit a little bit better on there. And you can use small, you can use big, you can use giant, you can do anything you want. So yeah, but you're going to need a couple of hoop earrings. You're going to need some gemstone chips, and I've got these laid out in the order of this earring. So they come in a package like this. Now you can get they have different size packages, they have different gemstone mixes. These are the chips, and when you get on there and look, if you don't if you don't buy this exact one with the link that I put on there, make sure you get them that are drilled through, because they do have them that aren't too, and you definitely don't want that. You definitely need the holes in the middle. So we're not using the onyx today. I'm just using the colors and the shell, just because, I don't know. And I may go back later. It'd be cute to do a one with the onyx and the shell. That'd be pretty together. But today we're going to do the other one to this one. So you'll need the gemstone chips, and you want to get medium or small chips. You don't want large chips unless you have a really big earring, because it would just look really weird, I think, if you had huge chips on here. These are already kind of pushing it in size, but these are small and medium. So yeah, do that unless you have a big old earring, and then you can do large. You're going to need a chain nose plier and a pair of flush cutters. And you're going to need some artistic wire. This is 26 gauge wire. You want a thin, like either 26 or 28. I'm not sure that 24 would work. It might. But yeah, 26 or 28 gauge wire is what I use for this. And you're going to want to cut about, I don't know, an arm span, a little more maybe. I always like to make sure that I have enough, because to add wire on would be like really hard. So I'd do a good, let's see what I have here. I'd say this is about 24 inches. Let's see, there's 12. Let me just measure it real quick for you. I just eyeball it, but actually I've got about 30 inches here. So, you can do that much, or if you're good with wire wrapping, which I am not, then you probably wouldn't need so much, but I'm terrible with wire wrapping, so I like to have the extra wire if possible. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is on your little earring, there should be a little flat part right here where it bends up. Now, if you don't have that, you'll just have to start up here on the earring part, but I like to start right here. I leave a little tail just so I have something to hold on to, and I just start wrapping and wrap about 3 times, and you want to wrap way up towards the tip of this earring. You don't want to block this from opening. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So just be sure, wrap 3 or 4 times, and make sure that you wrap up towards, oops, I'm so sorry, I'm going to hit that camera. Make sure you wrap up towards the edge of where the earring starts, and not back in here, because you definitely don't want to block it. Okay, so once you get 3 or 4 wraps done, you can take your little tail, and right underneath here where it's flat and nothing's going to be poking anybody. You just want to trim that off, trim the little tail off, and then just take your plier and mash it down so that it's not sticking up. Okay? Okay. Alright. Now, this is what you got. You got a little wire hooked onto your earring. So, I'm just going to pick them up in the same order that I did so they'll match this other earring. So, I'm going to pick up my jade. Now, one thing you have to be sure of with these, nope, I'm going to have to grab another one for this one. Okay, see how this is like, it's just not drilled very deep there, and I'm afraid that would break after a while, or maybe even when I'm wrapping it, because that's such a thin little, sometimes with the chips that happens. So let me find another one here that will work for this. Okay, this one should do it. Yep. So you put your little stone on, take it down to the bottom of your wire. Okay, and you want to try to set it on there kind of flat if you can, but just set it on there and wrap a couple times. Set him up on the top, and you want to wrap tightly. Okay, you want to pull it pretty tight and keep your wraps neat and in line. See, you don't want them overlapping each other. Just keep them neat, and you can push them back like that. Now, to keep him from flipping to the bottom of the hoop, I'm going to take the wire and wrap around him like that. Just one little loop around, and then just back under like normal. Okay, and then you push these up, and you've got your first little chip. Okay, so let's put this yellow number 2 on. This is citrine. I love the gemstone chips. I think they're so pretty. Okay, set him up where you want him, and then just wrap it on there. 1, 2, not all of them. You won't have to go around all of them like I did the green one, but some of them you'll be able to tell that they're just not going to sit on there straight. This one, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go around it just like that. Push it up. You want to push them up close together. Okay, and see, that one will sit pretty good on there. Okay, so now we've got red. Go ahead and get it on there. Okay, and some of them will actually kind of fit up underneath the next one. I like to put them really close together so there's no gaps between them. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Push it up, and we'll go with the aquamarine here. Okay, just hold it and start wrapping. 1. Make sure that your wraps, you push them up underneath there if you need to, so that it's nice and tight. It's really important to kind of get them tight and close together. Okay, there's number 3. And if they flop around, just scoot them back up. They'll tighten up as you do this. Okay, there's 3 for that. 1. Then we're going to do the white shell piece. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. And just for good measure on this one, I'm going to go ahead and go up and around just to give it a little more stability, because I haven't done that for a couple of turns here. Okay, and then just wrap right back under it. flip it up. Just position them where they need to go. Make them do what you want them to do. And then we need another jade. So here's this one. And this is all you do. It's super simple. You could do it with, goodness, I mean, really any kinds of beads that you wanted. I've actually done it with bicones before. I've done one pair with bicones, and they work. You could do it with round beads. You could do it with about anything. Round beads, I would think, might be a tad bit harder just because they're round, but I don't know. I've not tried them, so they might work just as well. There's the jade. Now, what do we have? This one. They've kind of gotten out of order here on my little mat. Okay. Let's go ahead and wrap. Yeah, that one I'm going to have to go around. So I'll go ahead and do one more wrap on this one. You can see how it's flipping already. And then I will go around it. Trying to stay on camera. Okay, just like that. Just go around it and then back underneath. And just kind of position it there how you want it. Okay, so now we need another citrine. My nails look terrible. It was bad at the show on Saturday. I was like trying to hide my hands because I had all this black spray paint. It would not come off. I tried paint thinner. I just couldn't get down in like underneath the nail where it had gone in there. It was bad, but oh well. It'll eventually wear off. I'm a crafter, and when you're a crafter, you just, I don't know, I see these girls online that are on YouTube and stuff, and they've got their nails done so perfectly, and they're doing videos, and I think, yeah, I mean, they're either spending a whole lot of money to have that done regularly, which I will not do. I refuse, because it doesn't last, or I don't know what they're doing, but they must not do much else other than beading if their nails are staying so perfect like that, because yeah, I do a lot of different stuff. I do resin, I do, all kinds of different stuff, and your nails just, they take a beating when you're a crafter. Now, if you're just a beater, maybe not, but, and then at work, I use the E6000 glue, which gets all over my hands and is just, it's a mess with, you can't have good nails, really, so, it's funny. Alright, so there's our jade, coming right along here. Whoops, it's not wanting to get on there. Okay, push them up together. Make sure you push them up tight. Just keep on wrapping. I think I hear Chris up down there. I was actually going to get up this morning and get ready, and I've got to go to the post office and mail out some stuff, and then I've got to go downtown Fayetteville and pay my speeding ticket. Yes, I did. I got a speeding ticket. So I've got to go do that. And then I was going to do a few Lyft rides because we're going to Florida for Chris's company Christmas party. It's in Tampa in December, and we want to go to one of the parks. And so we thought, well, he's signed up to drive for Lyft, and so am I, and we thought if we could both do it some, we could get, save up the extra money to go to one of the parks while we're down there. And so, the Disney parks, because I guess I should explain that they're not in Tampa. His brother lives in Orlando, which is about an hour or so from Tampa, so we're going to go visit his brother and maybe go to one of the parks. So anyway, I was going to do the Lyft driving, but he was still asleep. I woke up at 6 this morning, and he was still asleep, and I didn't want to wake him. We've had a busy weekend. We had some friends in, and we went over to Myrtle Beach yesterday, and I think he's really tired, but I thought I heard him up down there just now, so it's 7:18 now, and so I may go get dressed after this video and go try to do a couple lift rides and before work. If I could do them every day before work, I could earn some, extra money for one of the parks, or Christmas is coming, obviously, so, we've got 3 kids and a bunch of family members to buy for, so there is never enough to go around, it seems like, where the money is concerned, but oh well, I spend too much on beads too. I'm not complaining, we're very blessed, but yeah, I hear him up down there, he's pretty noisy. I'll go down there as soon as I'm done with this and get dressed and go give a few rides to people who are probably wanting to go to work. Okay, this aquamarine one, and then I need to fit that last yellow one on, but I don't know if it's going to. No, probably just going to end with the aquamarine one because I'm running out of room. Okay, so when you get to the end, you don't want to have to wrap down here on the post, which is exactly what I'm doing. So let me see if I can undo that a little bit. Okay, so let me see if I can scoot him down. Okay, so yeah, try not to wrap out onto the post of your earring. You don't really want to wrap onto that if you don't have to. So let's go under. I'm going to go around this guy to give him a little bit more stability. Just like that. Okay. And around. And around. Alright, now I'm not over on the post. Actually, what I'm going to do is go back. I'm going to wrap it around him one more time and go back here to end it because it was really close to the post there and I don't want to take a chance on it. And I may even go back one more. So just wrap around on the last part here. Wrap around a few of your stones. Get them to where you feel like they're sturdy. And just wrap your wire. See, I went back behind this one and now I'm in between these two. So I'm going to go underneath there. And I'm going to trim it. And then I'm just going to take my little wire, or plier, and mush that wire down. And there you have it. There is our second little gemstone earring. And these look really cute on. So there they are. I like how they turned out. I think they're creative and they're whimsical and fun. They look really cute with a colorful outfit, or even like a white t-shirt and jeans and a matching necklace would be really pretty to put together. So I don't have time for that this morning, but I may think about that later. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it inspires you a little bit to do something with some gemstone chips. Like I said, these are all from beadpark.com, and I will put the links in the description box below, and you can check them out. They have great prices, and if you use coupon code Wendy5 off, they'll give you $5 off of your purchase. So that's very generous of them, and yeah, I found them very easy to work with. They ship really quickly, and they have a lot of really good products at great prices. So check them out, and yeah, make some gemstone chip earrings. And like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.